digging deep, that never giving in, that leaning on yourself when there's no one around, that rising from the ashes when they count you.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Henry Inspires. How y'all doing today? Hope y'all doing good. Hope you're doing fine. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Salute, I appreciate your support. And for the returning subscribers, you're really rough. So I hope your brothers and sisters are busy improving yourself physically, mentally, psychologically, and financially. So this is video number 29, and hope you're having a good day. So sometimes darkness can show you the light. The situation is this, that the society has programmed young people to think that life is without fault and life should be lived perfectly. This is completely a wrong way of bringing people up, especially if you have the intention of raising the young people into becoming the real people and being so real with themselves in the society that they are growing up in. Then it is very important and imperative for the guardians of these people to let them understand that life can be a little bit of a sweet and bitter sometimes, and you have to accept what comes right in front of you. You see, the idea of living a life and thinking that life is always all about, life is always going to be so blissful, like watching the fairy tale movies and the Hollywood celebrities. Life is not always like that, as difficult as it may sound, and as easy as it may feel, or it may seem that we see it every day on the movies. Life is real, it's not movie. And as much as we want it to appear so, sometimes it could, and other times it could really fall apart. And you have to be ready to accept it the way it is. Sometimes the difficult part in life leads you to the right things in the right direction. We have been so programmed in the society to believe that happiness is a destination, that happiness is someplace that we will go and live happily ever after. But happiness in the real sense is the process involved in getting to your destination. Happiness is enjoying every moment of every day, doing the things that you love to do and finding peace in it. Happiness is knowing that you will face troubles. Happiness is also knowing that life will give you crumbs sometimes and some days, and you got to be ready to accept them and live with them and grow through them. Life is not always going to be fair every day. Surely it will be fair sometimes and some days, and other days it will slap you really hard in the ass, and you have to always, whether you like it or not, wake up every day and face it. So here's what I want to talk to you guys about: to be real with yourself. Be real with what is real in reality, and tell yourselves the truth at all times. Because listen, you can decide to believe what you think, but deep down you also know the truth. And if you've grown up to a point at this age, you would understand that everything that you've been taught growing up is all lies. And that you have to be ready for the world if you have to face the world and get to the point where you need to. That things are not handed to you on a platter of gold, that you have to actually go out there and work for it. You have to fight for it. And you have to take it. One way or another, you have to fight to take it. And only the strong survive. You have to always understand that. People are not going to always be there to treat you right just because you do right by them. That as long as you live, listen, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for you. That is the essence of this channel, because it's meant to enlighten you. It's meant to give you the truth that you dare not want to hear. In life, if you want to and you have to get further in life, you have to be utterly ruthless in decision making, in your emotions, in your daily dealings, in your friendship, in your partnership, and every other shapes. You have to be completely ruthless and selfish. I know you would say that this is not what it is, but check it out. Every other person you know today who's really made it very big at some point in life, they've been called names. And if they want to have to please everybody, then they wouldn't even get that far. At some point, you have to be completely selfish and do the things that only benefits you. Listen, you can only pour to other people's cups when your own cup is filled. You can't pour to other people's cups when you have an empty cup, or pouring from an empty cup, you will get exhausted. You feel me? So, you have to understand, you have to digest these facts, that happiness is not a destination, is accepting the fact that there's going to be troubles while you move forward, there's going to be tribulations while you ascend, there's going to be times when things will not always work out the way you plan, but you have to always be willingly or willing to accept it the way it is and move forward, and understand that everything happens in divine timing, and that is just what it is. That some things you do not have control over them, and you got to learn to accept them for the way they are. Otherwise you get stuck and you would never move forward. Look out for your best interest, and always understand that as hard as it may seem, you may have to make even more sacrifices to get what you want. You may have to sacrifice way more in life to get to a point or a destination. It may not happen just because you were putting in the work, but it takes a significant amount of time and patience to get there. And if you're willing to do that, then nothing can stop you. Those who really make it big, who would really go out there pursuing and fulfilling the mission and purpose in life, are those who are ready to take risks, who do not care, who do not give a fuck, sorry for the word, who are just out there to do their own thing and then the consequences. Those who are not afraid of what other people would think. Those who just want to do their own thing and focus on achieving their own goals. Because truth is, if you care about what people think, then you are not ready. If you care about what other people would say when they see you doing a particular thing, then you were not ready for the world we're living today. So you have to be completely, like I said before, ruthless and selfish at some point in life, and That's just the only way. You are not put here to please anybody. You're not put here to gratify anybody's or people's opinion. You're not put here to take on everybody's opinion. You are here to live to your own fullest potential, and that has to do with moving forward, believing in your intuition, and going after what you want completely. So the bottom line is that sometimes the dark roads always lead you, or almost always leads you to the right path. You need sometimes to experience the dark side. You need to experience those sides so that you will know how best not to move towards or navigate towards a direction. And even when you have moved into the right path, you would know when things are off, and you will be triggered immediately and change your course. Many people in life found their way after they have been dragged or been dropped too many times. Some people get awoken after they have failed way too many times. And now let me tell you something. Do not be afraid of failure. Failure is a part of success. Failure is a part of your life. You cannot deny the fact. Stop trying to be perfect. You can never be perfect. You were not put here to be perfect. You can never be 100%. So if you cannot be 100%, why do you care trying to be perfect when you can just live your life and be happy doing the things that pleases you and makes you happy, fulfilling your mission and purpose in life? So allow yourself to make the mistakes and learn from the mistakes, grow through the mistakes. It's okay if you make the mistakes so many times. It's okay. Own it. Appreciate it. Do not shy away from your mistakes. Own it. Be proud of it. If you can't even put it as a play card, put it as a play card. Show it up in your face. It's a part of you. And if you're proud of it, that's a sign that you're ready to face the world head on. And that's what greatness is, and that is where it all starts and it all begins. So that's what I want to talk to you all guys here today. Happy Sunday. Yo, like, subscribe, share the video, hit the bell and the notification down below, and I'll holler at y'all later. Peace. I'm out of here.